Welcome to Capital Punishment, and welcome to Diacon Digest. And to start it off, some unfortunate news. X-Fly has been injured and is unable to compete tonight, yet again. And as promised last week, Anubus has a title shot at the TWE United States Championship. However, because Drew Diacon was the last and the best TWE United States champion of all time, he'll be in the match as well against Anubus tonight. At Capital Punishment, winner becomes the new champion of the TWE United States Championship. So we're going to start it off here, waiting on Anubus to come out here. We obviously know he's scared to get pinned by Drew Diacon. You already know he's in the back, already has the script, he already knows what's going to happen. He's pinned down right after the curb stomp. 1, 2, 3, and I hold the championship right over top of him. Welcome to TWE Capital Punishment. We're kicking off Drew Diacon versus Anubus for the TWE United States Championship. Originally in this match it was supposed to be X-Fly, but we heard from Drew Diacon earlier today that he would be out. And quick cover from Anubus kick out there early on in the match from Drew Diacon, but we heard from Drew Diacon that he was unable to compete due to injury. So Drew Diacon, the egotistical self that he is, proclaimed himself a part of this match to fight Anubus. And so with these two going at it tonight, winner becomes the new champion of the vacated TWE United States Championship. Drew Diacon hitting with a couple chops here early on in the match. I mean, Diacon is, Anubus had a triple threat match to even get here, beating Iceberg and Drew Diacon, pinning Iceberg to win that match, have this to be in this title match today. As he drops Drew Diacon down with the clothesline, and he hits him with a quick knee right to the face, pushes down Diacon, jumping across the ring with his flying elbow drop, and goes for the cover. And grabbing the ropes there is Drew Diacon, kicking out. He didn't kick out there, but breaking the pinfall there with the grasp of the rope, the veteran presence of Drew Diacon, the owner of TWE, the proclaimed face that runs the place. He knows this. He knows the ins and outs of this company as he throws Anubus down face first onto the mat and just toying with him now, just putting his boot right there, right to the shoulder, just pushing his face right back down to the mat as he brings Anubus back up to his feet, hits him with the big ripcord knee that we've seen him go to many times in the past month, as he brings that knee right up to the nose and the jaw of Anubus as he throws Anubus into the corner. And he goes for the big chop and he misses as Anubus ducks down and just using that speed to go across the ring, hits him with that running neck breaker there. Down onto the mat is Drew Diacon, just circling here is Anubus, sizing him up, going for another elbow drop there, dropping the elbow right across the heart, right across the chest of Drew Diacon as he pushes Diacon off the ropes, ducking the clothesline off the ropes, and then a drop kick from Drew Diacon. Diacon brings down Anubus in the middle of the ring as he brings Anubus back up to his feet, as he picks him back up just with a front slam, going back first right onto the mat, and the quick cover for the championship, and a quick kick out there too. A quick kick out from Anubus from the big slam from Drew Diacon as he's back up to his feet, And you see there, just toying with him, Drew Diacon. He went for the punch, and Anubis just moves out of the way. And he's just hitting with those quick fire punches and kicks that we see that Anubis has. Just using that MMA background that he has. Those quick punches, and then what he's doing here, just dragging Drew Diacon around the ring. Just a gator drag there across the ring. Diacon just swinging his arms around, looking for any sort of help that he can get, but there's no help tonight with X-Fly being out. It's just Diacon and Anubis in the ring today. And then a big running shoulder block, down goes Drew Diacon, and then it's just a quick kick to Diacon, a quick cover as well. Diacon kicking out there at 2. Anubis just making Diacon work the kick out. Just every single kick out, he's got to use a little bit of energy, and by the end of this, just hoping to wear him down, and just toying with him again as Diacon faking the punch, and then drops him down with that enziguri. Brings Anubis back up to his feet, throws him into the corner. A big chop there, right across the chest of Anubis. We've seen Diacon go to these chops a lot. Into the corner, a big jump and a leaping chop. You just saw the power that Diacon displayed on that chop, reaching deep back and deep on that wind-up, and just right across the chest of Anubis, and he lines up Anubis right back in the corner again. He's looking across the ring. He goes with a coast-to-coast chop right to the shoulder, right to that the right shoulder of Anubis, and then he hits him with the double chop, the chop 360 spin chop right across the chest of Anubis. Anubis down in the center of the ring. Diacon brings it back up to his feet. Got him the German suplex hold. He just drags him right back down onto the mat. And just with the takedown there, has him in headlock position. Back up to his feet is Anubis, and those quick punches that he has, those rapid fire punches, knees, and kicks that Anubis has, displaying that MMA background that he has. Now he's just showing a display of strength here with the fall away pump handle slam on Drew Diacon. Anubis now back in control of the match. Goes for another cover on Drew Diacon. Diacon kicking out at 2. You have to think of the energy expelled from Diacon every single time he's pinned down. And back up to his feet though is Diacon, and hits him with a quick forearm smash right to the face of Anubis, as he has Anubis up, has him back there. He's looking for another big ripcord knee right to the face again. Hits him with another ripcord knee to Anubis, and now Diacon looks to be centering Anubis in the center of the ring, lining him up. Now back up to his feet is Anubis, and then looking for just slamming him right back down onto the mat is Diacon, just showing off the power and control, just showing that he's in complete control of Anubis. And now he's looking for that frog splash we've seen him go to a lot, and he didn't get the full extension there, but he did hit it. He did not get all that frog splash, didn't get the full extension, but he's going to cover him anyways. And a kick out there at 2 from Anubis, and he's back up to his feet after the frog splash. Diacon getting slammed into the corner, bounces off the turnbuckles, drop down with a big clothesline lariat, and then kicking out there from the quick cover after the lariat from Anubis, and Anubis just right after the cover just goes right for the headlock, and then just quickly getting out of it with a big leg takedown is Drew Diacon, taking out the leg of Anubis, and he's got Anubis up, and he looks for a big facebuster slam, skull-crushing finale there in the middle of the ring, and a cover there after the facebuster, and a kick out at 2 from Anubis. Anubis back up to his feet after the facebuster, using the speed, running around the ring, just running circles around Diacon. We've seen him do this a lot tonight. We saw him do a lot in that triple threat. Just Diacon dropping him down with a big backbreaker. Just Anubis' back drove him right into the knee of Drew Diacon, and Diacon putting him in the corner of the ring. We've seen Diacon pull this move out a lot in the past 2 weeks. He's looking for that Superman punch in from the corner. Lines it up. Hits the taunt, and here he comes. Jumps off the steps and hits it right in the button, right in the nose of Anubis. And now Diacon just grabs Anubis by his right leg, dragging him outside of the ring now. They're to take this outside the ring with a big punch there to the face of Anubis, nearly driving the turban off of his face. driving turban right off of his head there. Hits him with a big roundhouse kick there, right to the face. He's lined him up, just had him scouted there. Goes for the punch, nobody home, and he drops him down with a super kick. Anubis turned. Diacon had him scouted with that punch. There was nobody there, and Diacon just waiting, sizing him up, and hits him with that super kick. And he's got this 2x4 now, and he's just driving it right into the stomach of Anubis, right into the net. Oh, Anubis caught it. Just driving the 2x4 right into the chest of Drew Diacon. You gotta think, I mean, hey, look at Anubis, you can tell he knows his way around this 2x4 spinning around. Hits him with a couple quick shots right to the thigh. Diacon's had enough ripping the wood right away from Anubis, throwing it right back underneath the ring where he got it from. And right in the apron is Drew Diacon, and Anubis is taking this back inside the ring. They go to win the match. You gotta pin him inside the ring. It's a no disqualification match. It quickly is a quick takedown by Drew Diacon, rinsing right back into the headlock, driving it back down, putting Anubis right down onto his chest, and just driving him down with a double heel stomp right onto the lower back area of Anubis, and he hits him with a big handstand twist leg drop right onto the stomach chest area of Anubis. And Anubis is now, he's rolling outside the ring now. They're going to take this back outside the ring. Anubis is stunned. Going off the ropes is Drew Diacon. He just jumps outside the ring with a suicide dive. A suicide dive. We saw him pull that out 2 weeks ago against the Golden Gladiator. Anubis back up to his feet. Diacon looking for another, bounces off the rope. Comes out in another suicide dive. Just driving down Anubis outside the ring. And now what has Diacon got in mind? He has that ladder set up with that piece of wood set up, and he's just lining that up with a bridge from the ladder to the trampoline, and he's sizing him up, just calling Anubis to get back up to his feet, and he's looking for it. Springboard, and he hits him with the springboard knee outside the ring. Diacon jumps on top of the bridge that he created and just jumps off and hits him with that flying knee. A springboard knee outside the ring from Drew Diacon. And Diacon's taking this back inside the ring. What is he doing now? Diacon is taking down that rope. He looks to be, I think he's going to expose that turnbuckle, and he's going to take off the safety there, that pull noodle, and he's going to expose the steel of the metal turnbuckle there. That is exposed steel that can cause some serious brain damage to a person right there. As Anubis is taking this back inside the ring, Diacon directing orders that he's going right into that turnbuckle. And don't do this, Drew. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Anubis falls down. That great ring presence there from Anubis to fall down right before his face was driven right into that exposed steel, the turnbuckle. And what has Diacon got? Is he's just tying the rope down onto the left hand of Anubis, and he just drives his foot right down onto the forearm there. And he's just whipping him with the rope with two quick whips. Hits him with a whip to the forearm and then a whip right to the chest of Anubis, and drops him down with a drop kick. Down goes Anubis. And look at the athleticism there from Drew Diacon to just the kick up, back up to his feet. Look for a curb stomp, nobody home. Anubis moves out of the way, and he hits him with the quick leg takedown, taking that leg out of Drew Diacon, and Diacon's back down in the middle of the ring. Anubis just going for that drag around the ring, and just let me look at that. Just dragging him across the ring, just turning Diacon, spin him around, a quick cover, and Diacon gets his foot onto the ropes. We're seeing the ring presence tonight from Drew Diacon. We've seen him grab the ropes earlier today to break the pinfall. Oh my goodness! Get driven right against the corner of the ring post. Pharaoh's curse! Pharaoh's curse! Right off to the turnbuckle. Driven right to the Pharaoh's curse. The cover for the championship. Kick out at 2. Diacon kicks out at 2 after the Pharaoh's curse. He was driven straight into the steel turnbuckle, and then falls right into the Pharaoh's curse of Anubis. And he kicked out at 2 there. I cannot believe Diacon kicked out there for the TWE United States Championship. Diacon, he wants to win it back, and look at him. Diacon can't even stand. I don't even know how he kicked out. I mean, he just gets shoved down quickly from Anubis, and he's just grabbing for anything for just to stand up, and Anubis just taunting him there, and just Diacon just out of just desperation alone, out of instincts and intuition itself, just with a quick punch and just the survival skills there. Drew Diacon shut him off with a quick forearm punch to Anubis, and he kicks him with a kick to the gut there, just driving down Anubis, and then Anubis on his knees down the center of the ring. Diacon bringing him back up to his feet, looking for it, and hits him just with a bulldog there. Hits him with a bulldog across the ring as Anubis is down in the middle of the ring. And Anubis just rolling around here. What has Diacon got in mind? He's lining him up here. What's he looking for? He's taunting him up, sizing him up for the stomp, sizing him up for a curb stomp. Looking for it. He's in position. Twist midair, 180 turn, stomp, hit, cover for the championship. Kick out at 2. You gotta think Diacon not hooking the leg is gonna cost him. He did not hook the leg, and that could have been why he could not put Anubis away. Didn't hook the leg to finish off the pin. And what is Diacon looking for underneath the ring? He grabs the TWE United States Championship from underneath the ring. Anubis doesn't even know what's going on. He can't stand after the effects of that stomp. He's back up to his feet. Ducks out of the way. Looking for it. Pharaoh's curse. Pharaoh's curse. Drew Diacon's head driven right into the TWE Championship. Cover. For win. Anubis is your new TWE United States Champion. Hitting Drew Diacon at capital punishment. And just look at him. Just rip the soul away from Drew Diacon, and you just with your new TWE United States Championship, win the vacated title tonight. Unable to compete was XY. Anubis steps up after being the number 1 contender, winning his triple threat match last week at Backyard Beating. Shows up, beats Drew Diacon, and he's your new TWE United States Champion. Returns, we got the main event later on tonight. Ace Adams and the Golden Gladiator. Stay tuned.